Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Hope you are all having a good day. Some excellent demos so far throughout the day. A really enjoyable event, and thank you to JP and Carl for putting it on again, and especially inviting me back. Tonight we're gonna not do a bowl. We're gonna do a bit of spindle work. We're gonna have a go at a party popper cannon. This is something I saw in the Woodturner magazine that we have in the UK. Was done by Jason Breach. So we're going to have a go at doing that. I have some people helping me along the way this evening. Let's bring them in. We have the Scroll Saw King, Dale from Maple Tree, the Wood Jedi himself, Mr. Wayne the Woodturner, and the man that makes everything, Rich the Beard 16. So them guys are going to be looking after you. I'm going to pop them in the back, and we're going to get on. I've done some pre-prep already. So the carriage that the barrel sits in, I've cut, sanded, and oiled. The wheels I'm cheating on. If I'd had more time, I would have turned the wheels, but they're pre-bought wheels. So let's go over to the lathe cam. While we're doing that, you can let me know who's in, guys. There we go.
Okay. So we have the ever lovely Colin from Wood Wizardry. We have the ever lovely Douglas Mungham. We have the ever lovely Seth from Brickhouse Crafts. We have the properly lovely Jennifer Stroughton. We have Mike, you, retired Elminster. Mike, I've got to say, when I read that, I kind of want to say, Mike, you, retired Elminster, you. Oh. We've got the ever lovely, Robert Nye. We've got the ever lovely Chris Carlton. We've got the slightly dodgy Bluelight Tumbler. We've got the ever lovely Lewis Craftsman. We've got the ever lovely Mark the Dude from Bude. We've got the ever lovely Pete from Twisted Trees. We've got the ever lovely Go Compare Huey Linehart.
I'll just stop you there for a minute, Dale, while I explain what I've done, and then I can crack on while you carry on. So this is a bit of oak. It's about 3 inches in diameter. What I've done already is I've roughly turned it around. There's a 10.5mm hole this end, which will take the tube on the top of the party popper, and I've started to hollow with my forcing a bit. So I'll finish hollowing, and then we'll carry on. Cheers, Dale.
We've got the ever-lovely Mick Dews, the ever-lovely Doug Miller, the ever-lovely Mr. Stacey Smith, the ever-lovely Di Prout, the ever-lovely Ronnie, the ever-lovely Jup Tunswood, the ever-lovely Terry from TJ Turning. We have got the ever-lovely Douglas Mungham. We have, I think, we've got the absolutely lovely and properly Viking-y AH Bespoke. We have got the ever-lovely Ian Leonard. The ever lovely Mike McKnight Joker.
Everyone's lovely.
I'm running out of puff now. We've got the ever lovely. Oh, we missed a bit there. We've got the ever lovely Heidi from Whitehall Property.
Hi, Heidi.
Pottery. We've got the ever lovely Andy Heath. The ever lovely James Cassidy. The ever lovely Mike Doyle. The ever lovely James Cassidy. Oh, wait a minute, I said him already. The ever lovely Benjamin. The ever lovely Chesky from Chesky Wood Creations. I'm going to get lost in a minute here, and I apologise for anyone else who's missed, but we wind up with the ever lovely Ian from Idea Woodturning, and I think that's it.
Cool.
I always wish I hadn't started the ever lovely malarkey.
Did you get the ever lovely dupe turned wood?
I did indeed. We have the ever lovely woodworking as well.
What we're using here is the Simon Hope 6mm hollower. So I haven't got a forcing a bit that's the right size. I did have.
So there are 74 people watching, 75. So if every one of you lovely people was to subscribe to Scott's channel, we might get up to that 500 subscribers tonight.
That would be fantastic.
I'm sure we can do that tonight.
apologise if that's wrong, sir. Hello, all. May I say a big thank you to all of today's contributors. What a wealth of wisdom. It must have been somebody else's show he was watching. It certainly wasn't mine. With the ever lovely
Jennifer thought you were going to be doing Scroll Saw tonight.
Did she?
Yeah.
Or did she? Good Lord.
Do you know, today is the first time I've turned the lathe on all week since getting my scroll saw.
No.
I will do a...
Oh, that's a hollow you're using. You be careful.
I know. I will, on one of my Thursday nights, do a scroll saw. Right. Let's just see how that's doing for fit.
Evening, James.
The not so lovely GP is in.
Hiya, JP. I did send him a link if he wants to come in.
The ever lovely Emma's in.
Hi, Emma.
The ever lovely Emma, Mum of Dragons is in. Ever lovely James Cassidy.
Loads of people. Thank you, everyone, for coming in.
What's the chuck you're using there then, Scott?
That's a Charnwood. I think it's called the Viper 3. They've stopped doing it now, and it's now the Nexus 3. I've got two of them. When I first started...
Evening, Wendy.
Hiya, Wendy. When I first started, I couldn't afford a lot. And these were, I think they were about 80 quid a chuck. Come with a set of gripper jaws, which is what I've got on. And like the Axminster Sea jaws. But they do loads of other jaws. So yeah, I think it's the Nexus 3, I think they call it now. I have got a big Axminster, but on this lathe, it's too big.
Which one is, what's that? The next one up from the 100?
Yeah, it's massive. If we get time later on.
Chris of the Dragons has just come in.
Hiya, Chris. I bet he's waiting to see if I have an accident, isn't he?
No, he thought you were doing a scroll saw.
Yeah.
He thought I was doing scroll saw as well. Everyone thought I was doing scroll saw. If you come in tomorrow, there'll be scroll sawing going on in the workshop. So I'm just going to swap for a square carbide.
Gonna have to change the name. Gonna have to change the name.
Dale, you're really quiet. Yes, Mike Doyle. What Scott's doing is making a party popper cannon. He said, "Wait, was that pyrotechnics I saw?"
They're a bit of fun. I think I've done 5 of them now. Or 5 that I've successfully finished. I've had a few, including this afternoon, where I've gone too thin, and you'll see when I assemble it, you have to drill 2 holes in for the barrel to sit in the carriage. And I'd left myself about 2 mil. So yeah, we won't be making that mistake.
85 watching, Scott.
Fantastic.
7 now. There's only 46 thumbs though, guys. Come on, pull your thumb out your pocket smash that from?
Dennis Beamish is saying, my chuckers dirty and binding as I turn them out. Can you suggest a cleaner lubricant? You should be able to strip it down and clean out all the dirt and then put it back together, Dennis.
Yeah.
If not, give it a good spray with WD-40 to clean it out. Use a small like bottle brush to help clean it out, and then use some PTFE spray.
For my Axminster SK80, I stripped it down and cleaned it with cellulose thinners because of the lacquer and all the stuff that, and then used GT85 to really take.
They do pick up loads of rubbish, don't they?
Yeah. Let the dog out. Back in a minute.
Right. Hopefully that will be the last of that. Let's just have one more check and then we can start shaping. So don't forget, after me this evening, guys, we've got the ever lovely and talented Mr. Andy Hill with his carving. Cool. That fits in there. So now we can start thinking about getting it round and getting some shape to it. So just to give me some support while I'm doing it, what I'll do is I'll funnel this bit in near the end of turning it. But to give me a bit of support for now, I've just got a live centre that I've put some masking tape round. There we go. Right. So we're going to come in probably now to there. So what I'll do is I'll give myself a couple of cuts first, just to make sure I'm not going to go through. And then we'll go from there. So the first one I need to do is this end, and I've set the calipers to 35mm. Someone help me what that is. So it's just over or just under 1.5 inches.
Mark's missing. Evening, Mark.
Hi, Mark. How are we doing? Nearly there. Cool. And then I'm just going to reset the calipers to 45mm, which is about 1.75 inches. Thought that was a beep of someone coming in then. Okay. Right. Let's start getting some shape on this. So I'm going to go with my spindle gouge. Just start off with. How are we doing on time, Dale?
You're at 8:15, Scott.
Brilliant. So what I want to try and do is, so everyone's got time to get over to Andy's, I want to try and get wrapped. For about 5 to.
Emma, Scott is making a party popper cannon.
Then jamming. Sometimes it takes a while for you to be able to watch a live. I don't think it's available straight away, is it? To watch after it's finished.
Yeah, YouTube have to do all their processing things, don't they?
I know you can't download a lot, for 24 hours.
So, where is my pine tool? So,
Douglas, I'm afraid I can't help you with that question.
what's that, mate?
No, Douglas is asking about he's got a record power 3000 truck that locked up, and one of the Titan sockets has started to come out, and he was wondering if I had any ideas on what to do.
Ah.
Can you guys hear me okay?
I can now.
I can just
No,
about,
you're very, very quiet, Dale.
And what about Rich to you?
Yeah. Mine's apparently mine's gone low as well.
I'll have to go out and come back in and fix this. So.
All right, mate. Can you guys hear that extractor?
Just
about. Can you hear me okay now?
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you now, Rich.
I've got my microphone on top of my nose.
Different.
There's a height.
Yeah.
Just hogging some of this excess timber out of the way.
Did you say what timber it was that you're using?
It's oak, mate.
Okay.
And this piece was very kindly given to me by Mark, Gentleman Woodturner, especially for tonight's demonstration.
Cool.
So in honour of him, I'm going to use a skew, because I know he don't like it.
Mark Stroughton's just come in. Evening, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
That's a good question there. Was Colin first, guys?
He was.
Yes, I believe he was.
Didn't expect any less.
Will he get Christmas #1 though?
Mm.
Do you know what? I
Mike
love
is
having this
asking,
strap underneath my leg.
What is Andy's channel? Have you put the links in your description, Scott?
Yeah, so after, or like what you did, because I copied them from yours.
Right. Mike, if you just scroll down in the description, there'll be links to all the channels. And Andy's up next, so there'll be a link to his channel.
And he's getting all festive tonight, isn't he? So let's start getting some shape in.
It just hit 20 minutes.
Fantastic. Now what I do, when I do these, I get the rough shape in while it's on a tenon in the chuck. And then because I've got a 10.5mm hole up the end. I can then switch over to a light pull drive just to help me get the last little bit. Because I've still got to just do the mouth of the funnel, I don't want to go too thin.
I don't know if Dale's waiting to come back in, Scott.
Let me have a look. No, he's not. I know we had some issues just before we started. I couldn't hear him, he couldn't hear me, and it was all his end. Hiya, Barry. Cheers for coming
Christine
over.
and Michael are in as well.
Hiya, guys. Hope you're well. No, I'm going to turn that extractor off for a minute because it's doing me head in. I might have gone a bit thin down there, but we'll see. Oh, there's a beep. How are we doing on wall thickness?
You've got 90 watching, Scott.
Fantastic. Let's bring back in. Where's my mouse? There we go. Can hear you now, mate.
I blame Andy Hill. He knows what he did.
Voodoo, mate. Voodoo. Hoodoo? You do? Power of voodoo.
Viking voodoo.
Yeah. Right, so let's take this out of the chuck. I've started always doing my jaws up when I put my chucks away.
Have you done the bolt in your neck?
No, because these live on chuck hubs on the side of the wall. The other day, I put it up there with the jaws open and taking it off and dropping it. I managed to rip a hole in my hand.
Oh.
So, yeah. So, as I said, light pull center. So we're now going to drive this between centers. We'll go back with the tailstock and the bit with masking tape. It's quite a nice finish in there.
That's a really interesting attachment, that is.
What, the light pull drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make them out of wood, or Axminster to do them in MT1 and MT2. There we go. Steve from SK thought I was pulling his leg when I said about a light pull drive.
I've never seen one.
Have you done?
No.
Doesn't he need to do a whole bunch of light pulls?
No, I sent a load to his wife.
Dennis Beamish is apologising because he's going to miss my live on Monday. He's going in for surgery on his knee.
Oh, all the best, Dennis.
Any bloody excuse.
For potentially running away with that idea of you sending SK Craft's wife a load. I'm just going to apologise now. Dennis, good luck, mate.
Just going to see how bad that is. because this is one of the points that I
Apparently,
normally.
I'm very quiet again.
I can hear you
No.
fine.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Doug, clean your ears, mate. Douglas Mungham says the same thing. Guys, I'm going to drop out if you guys can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay, mate. I can hear you.
Hear you fine.
I can hear you. So we're sitting at about 20 mil there.
Feature they added to StreamYard. This mic volume feature just causes chaos. Sure does.
I've just got mine set on auto.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's trying to work it out. It's kicking it up and down all the time. You know, so it drags the volume all the way down and it drags the volume all the way up. It's just ridiculous.
What's going on there? Okay. You know, I said, "Do I mess up?" I have.
Stuart Farini's in.
Hi, Stuart.
Evening, Stuart.
So, what I've done, can you see that? I've gone through.
Oh, technically, does that mean?
Yeah. So, we will. What have I got in the workshop?
Soak it with some super glue.
Yeah, that's what I'm just thinking. Could I put some super glue on there? Oh no, look, I've totally put it off.
Oh, it's off.
Okay.
Make it
We'll see if that makes any difference.
Oh, that's better.
That's loads better, yeah. Not that it's a problem, just as it goes. But...
Right,
yeah, how about that? Is that too loud at all?
How are we doing on time,
No,
guys?
That's fine.
You're at 2027.
Okay. Right. Bear with me. I am just nipping next door to get one of my done there.
What's up? What's up, Doug? Reaching out you. Have I gone quiet now?
Rich,
Nope.
you've been really quiet all the way through for me.
Oh.
I do think it's this dodgy feature inside StreamYard is causing this. I know young Keith had some challenges with it the other day.
Right. Okay. Did I glue this? I did.
I don't know. Did you? Did you?
I did.
Did you?
I did, but we can work with that.
Oi, did you glue it?
We'll break
You're
it.
supposed to blow the bloody doors off, not dig a hole through the side of the cannon.
How's that? Is that any better?
We can hear you, Rich, but I imagine what I hear for you is what you guys were getting from me.
Right. Okay. So that was what we were after. This is one that I made earlier. It's not what I wanted to do, but it's what we'll do tonight so you can see the finished result. So as you can see, this one I've already drilled 2 6mm holes in and has got some 6mm dowels in. What we also need,
though, Douglas. Sorry, mate.
what we also need to do is turn some axles to go in between. Now you could do this again with the light pull drive.
I'll be back in a couple of minutes, guys.
Cheers. Yeah, again with the light pull drive between centres. What I do is I drill 6.5mm hole through, and I just turn them on a pen man drill. They're purely just to go in between for the dowels from the wheels to sit on. You could just glue them in the side, but I think this makes it a little bit more realistic. So they just need to be round tubes.
How did that go?
How's that? Yeah, better, chap.
Sorry?
Is that any better? Sound?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're having lots of issues with sound, aren't we?
Yeah.
So this is just a piece of Iroko, which is what I've made the main carriage out of.
I'm gonna have to make one of these. This is really cool. I thought it was going to be a hand cannon, but it isn't, is it? It's actually a proper cannon. Like,
Yeah. What I'll do, Rich, is I will see if I can find the episode or the magazine that it's in.
Yeah.
I'll take pictures of it and send it to you, or scan it and send it to you.
I've probably got the magazine. When was it?
Between May and August last year.
I'll probably have the magazine. If not, I'll
Yeah.
let you know.
If
Which
not,
one is it?
it's Woodturner, or Woodturning, the monthly magazine.
Yeah. Yep. Well, if you tell me what's on the front cover, then it'll be a lot easier to.
Yeah, I'll have a look tomorrow.
Cool.
There we go. That's round. So we'll sand these up. We'll turn that down. Extractor on. So that's 120. And what we'll do with these, because I've oiled the rest of the carriage, we'll oil this as well.
I just read Mike Doyle's messages. He's making a party pooper cannon.
No, I was a party pooper by gun too thin. Hey ho. Accidents happen in lives. So
that's fine. At least you had another one.
It's happened 3 times today.
Mm-hmm.
But hey ho. Never mind. So this is just Chestnut Products lemon oil.
Caitlin the cat's just come in.
Hiya, Caitlin.
In. Who else? David Miller. Just
Hi,
come in
David.
too.
Now, normally I'd give this a good coat, leave it probably 20 minutes to let it soak in before I rub off the excess. But as we're short on time, I'll just take the excess off now.
Can you hear my wife talking on the phone, guys?
Nope.
Nope.
If you do, let me know and I'll mute.
Right. Let's go over and start getting this assembled.
You're coming up to 25 to the hour.
Cool. Mr. JP's in. Hello, mate. What we'll do. Right, so let's go bench cam. No, that's that one. There we go. So what we've got now is we've got to assemble it.
How you doing, everybody?
Oh, you mate. So again, in the magazine, it shows you how to assemble it. The sides, it shows it made out of 3 bits of timber. But what I did today is I've just got a bit of Iroko. I've cut it on the bandsaw to the shape, drilled the holes through so they all match, and then I've just cut it in half and then sanded it and oiled. Again, this has been oiled with the chestnut lemon oil, as have the wheels, which were brought from eBay, purely because of time restraints in the demo, and the same as the dowels. These are ones.
Out of curiosity, the propellants for it, are you going to turn them and sing, I turned them like a wrecking ball?
No, they have a party popper. So, what we need to do is obviously we need the carriers that the barrel's going to sit on.
Nice, nice, nice.
How well are we seeing that?
So while there's a little bit of momentary silence,
Yes,
I
mate.
personally want to thank everybody up till now that's been on the show. Everybody that's going to be on the show until 2 o'clock in the morning. So obviously we've got Andy up next. So we've got Michael from Soccer Joko Woodworks, Villy Woodturning, Braxton and Carl, and obviously everybody out in the chat. Obviously these shows wouldn't be worth doing if it weren't for you guys out there supporting us and doing this. So thank you all for supporting us and coming over and watching us.
And they're a bit of fun. Thank you to you and Carl for putting it on and giving us the opportunity. So
That's all right.
there we go. So these are the gun carriages supports. Now, because I'm using pre-built dowels, that one's a little bit long, so you can run them through the bandsaw. You can use a little junior hacksaw or a pair of side cutters. So that's going in there. Once you get the angles of the carriages right, then it all just pops together. And again, you can glue it. So the axles that we've turned, these now go in here. And what we need is a little bit of CA just to go in the holes. Some people put the wheels on. One guy I watched do a video, he put the wheels on, glued it, and then put the axle in. It's whatever suits you. What I do is I put a little bit of CA in here. Okay, not that one.
So do you not do it? So do you do it so the wheels obviously stick in place? Yeah, so they don't move.
No, the wheels will spin. It's how far you push the axle in.
Okay.
So the wheels still spin, but the little dowels.
You need to just make sure it's not too tight.
Yeah.
Got ya.
Good old pound shop CA. And what I do is I put some in there. Get that in.
Oh. Thanks, Christine and Michael, whichever one that was. I've got that one.
They found which one it was?
Yeah.
Cool.
20 to the hour, Scott.
Smashing it, mate. Smashing it. What I need to do is just allow that CA to go off.
You should do that more often, mate. This will
Yeah,
turn
July 19. Issue was.
June 19.
Yeah.
Was it that long ago?
2019. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's what they're sent through.
Yeah. No, it might have been. The last one of these I did live was on a Make with Friends. So it might have been that long ago. I actually quite like the spoked wheels as opposed to the other wheels I've done.
They're a bit more realistic to the. I know because they were like massive solid blocks, weren't they? Back
So
in the day?
this is the carriage that I've borrowed the barrel off because we had that little slip up earlier on. I'll just make another one for this. So I went for them wheels.
Yeah.
But I think they look much better. So there we go. There's the cannon.
Want to see my
Douglas
cannon?
has said there's 99 in.
Fantastic. So what you can also do, Rich, obviously time constraints tonight. You can make a little plunger that goes in.
Oh.
A tamp.
What we need now.
No need to call him that, Wayne.
What we need now is a party popper.
Exactly.
Or a couple. So to load it, obviously pull the string. Sometimes you need a little bit of sellotape on the end just to help the string come through.
You need one of them. You need one of them little dooberies that you used to feed the electric cable through, Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, or a little hook. Put a little hook through the back of it and then hook it around the.
Or put a piece of string in from the bottom.
We will get it loaded and fired. Determination. Right, what have I got that I can slide up there? That's too thick.
Yeah, 103 in now, Scott.
If in doubt, get the medical forceps out. Fantastic. Thank you everyone for coming in. If you are new to the channel and enjoyed what I've done, please hit that subscribe button. I am close to 500 and it would be, with the year I've had, it'd be lovely to hit that.
Yeah, who was it that said Colin? Oh, no, it wasn't. CJ's hobby is a crochet hook. That type of thing would be perfect.
Yeah, yeah. Right, there we go. We've got it.
Make a place on the.
We've got it.
We've got it. So let's come back to the
Need a drum roll.
We'll see in a minute. Right, there's me. Let's bring you guys back. And let's go. So there we go, guys. A little bit of fun. I need to glue that front support in. And the thing is, it smokes for ages afterwards as well. A simple project. Those that watch my lives regularly know that I like to do little different project things. Apologies that I went thin. I will learn to do it.
You don't know a paramedic, do you? In case it's a bit too powerful.
No.
No. I don't think we can let the comment about him going a bit too thin kind of thing. I mean, we've had to look at him on camera. We can't let that one go by.
But no. Oh, look, 15 minutes early. So if anyone's got any questions for 10 minutes that they want to ask, fire away.
I would like people to give Scott some suggestions on stuff to turn in the future.
Yeah.
and for maybe future lives, future videos, whatever.
Turn a whistle.
A whistle.
Yeah, whistle.
There you go.
I did pick up a book, weekend wood turning projects or fun wood turning projects. That's got a whistle in it, spinning top, a yo-yo, which I thought would be quite cool to have a go at.
Scott, you got 15 minutes to make another 20 of them because Douglas Mungan wants a 21 gun salute.
Well, there's that one, but I nicked the barrel off it.
Mark the General Woodturner says a traditional German nutcracker. It sounds painful, but be good.
Mark, we've had a conversation about you and that time you spent in Berlin, in that club in Berlin before. So a traditional German nutcracker shouldn't be on this show at all.
That is something that I keep saying to my wife. I want to have a go at doing.
Midnight Joker said a hover vase.
Okay.
Yo-yo.
A segmented. Lewis of Klondike Craftsman says a segmented torus, which is like a big donut.
Yeah.
Could do a donut. There's an idea.
A yo-yo.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Wendy wants to give you a smack in the clackers. Sorry, she wants you to make some clackers. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, that's something different.
You can make a yo-yo out of the old, just add a little bit of pen bushing.
Yeah.
Put it in your mandrel.
Oh, what's that?
I reckon it's Richard's phone.
Sounds like Mission Impossible.
Benjamin says you've got a lovely box. I'm sorry, he says he would like a lovely box.
Yeah. Now, box turning is not my strong point. I am hoping once lockdown is over,
I did a nice bit of you, a nice bit of you,
to go up and visit Wayne and pay another day with Wayne, lesson on box making. It's something we can have a go at.
You want to be careful, mate. You visited my shop and when I'm using carbides.
Do you think you could turn all the parts for a Christmas pyramid?
I don't know.
What's a Christmas pyramid?
Yeah.
Is that like a Christmas cracker, but in Egypt?
Is it like a mummified version of Santa Claus or something like that comes out? Kind of thing. Not so much the mummy, more the Santa.
I'm going to have to Google that now. Kids these days making old people Google stuff.
Alexa, what's a Christmas pyramid?
Christmas pyramids are Christmas decorations that have their roots of folklore and customs or of mountains of Germany. Oh, I see. It's like a cake stand, if you like.
Okay.
But for Christmas presents.
Oh, I'll have a look at that. Emma's asking why
Alexa,
do I have to my workshop.
Stop.
They're brilliant. You can use them for all sorts of things. If you get a splinter, pulling things out or holding things together.
So gone to
I work in the medical profession. Why wouldn't I have a set?
A trebuchet.
Gone to Alexa and Caitlin. It's a traditional German Christmas pyramid carousel with candles around the outside. It sounds pretty interesting.
It does. It actually looks pretty cool as well.
I'm looking for something to do for a Christmas special nearer the day. On one of my.
I'm doing Robot Santa.
Colin Way's just done one. I will have to have a look. Candelabra.
Clownway. Oh wow! I'm sure Colin will be delighted with that. Careful now, Mike.
Russian dolls as well. Yeah, so there's lots of stuff I can do. I do use a lot of the kits from ProCraft over here in the UK. They do some really good quality kits that are cheap, affordable. In actual fact, talking to boxes, I can never get the pop or the fit, but they do really nice little brass hinges.
Yeah.
Just
I bought some twisty ones, and when it turned up at my house, I think I bought 3 of them, and 2 of them had actually threaded and twisted together, and I couldn't undo them. And because my hands are too big, and I'm trying to sit there, and I was like, right, hammer, bang. Yeah, they wouldn't interfere.
This one's
As tonight has shown, you know, things do go wrong in lives.
Yeah.
Well,
I've had a few requests for Alexa comments.
Sometimes
I feel that
sometimes the mortise doesn't get cut big enough on multiple occasions.
James Cassidy saying
And sometimes you get the centrifuge effect where you paint when you're not meant to.
what I might do Thursday on my next live at 8:30 is I might do a scroll saw piece. Something a little
Any
bit
idea?
different. I might do Bart.
How are you going to do that on the lathe?
No, I said scroll saw. But yeah. So is there any other questions out there?
Christine and Michael's Alexa.
Get the plasters out, Scott. There's the first aid kit over there.
Alexa, sing
Eeyore.
for He's a Jolly Good Fellow.
Eeyore.
I can hear it.
Right now, there's a whole bunch of them. Alexa, stop.
Chris says boxers or briefs. Commando. No, that's it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to wrap it up there. 8 minutes to, a little bit earlier. We would have gone the hour if I hadn't had that mess up, and we've borrowed one from one I made earlier. That'll give you all time to have a cup of coffee, use the facilities. Those older folks that need to get up and do a Jamie and go to the ensuite. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. Thank you, Jamie and
Carl,
for inviting me to be part of this again. Can someone just shove in the link for Andy's live? Andy
I've
is
already
up
done
next.
it a couple of times.
Cool.
I'll go again.
Go over and check out Andy. The work he does is fantastic. It's set to be a really interesting live. Thank you to my earworms for coming in tonight.
You're welcome.
And until a Thursday evening, I'm going to hit the button. How's it go down?
Night, everybody.
Night, everyone. Cheers.
Bye. Bye.